Percent of range is 102. The 1-year total range is 231 to 550. This one here is right at 100. It looks like it closed. The second one, Nova Measuring Instruments, closed at 764 between 1-year range of 363 to 766. Marchex, 792, 107% of its range from 363 to 765. So yes, you can do it by 52-week highs, screening specifically for stocks that have a greater than 100% of their 52-week high, for example. Now, stock change today, you asked about, or big movers that are optionable or point gainers, okay? Also in the stock selection field, you can screen by monetary stock change today. So let me go ahead and just clear, hold on one second, let's clear out all the drawings first. I'm going to clear out my percent of 52-week range filter, and let me screen just now by the stock change today. And let's say I only wanted to see stocks that moved up at least $5. Okay, let's see if there's anything out there. You might see some high-priced stocks. There we go. ProShares Ultra Silver ETF, that's no surprise, up $6.60. Blue Nile, Deckers Outdoor Corporation up 508, and Priceline up 1112. Okay, well that's neat, but you know, a lot of higher priced stocks to see the moves. What if I want to see a percentage mover? Well, instead of using the monetary stock change today, let's go ahead and look for a percentage stock change today greater than, I don't know, let's have fun, 15%. What moved more than 15% today of its open price? Do we have anything? Build-A-Bear up $1.95 to $7.91. I don't even want to know what this Ambec position is at 14 cents. Let's just ignore that entirely. Gentex Corp up 406, and Kirkland's up $1.89 to $13.89. Now, as far as options go, we don't have a filter for change in option price, but we do show a field that you can use for percent current option volume. In other words, to search specifically for stocks whose option volume has gained over 150 or over 200%, where their current option volume is 200% higher than, let's say, their average over the last 90 days. Let's go ahead and take a look. Is there anything there that has a 200% current option volume? Let's take a look. Oh, we've got a lot of them. Fuel Cell Energy, low price, a lot of low price stocks, of course. Now, you have to take some of this with a grain of salt, because if the average volume, the average option volume is very small in these positions, then that's not going to, it doesn't take a lot for it to have a good current volume. So let's say we only want to see stocks that traded at least 200 contracts today, had a percent current option volume greater than 200, and let's say they have to have an open interest of at least 500. We'll still see some of those low price stocks. We'll filter a lot of them out as well. Oh, Diana Shipping. Okay, just looked at one I used to trade there, sorry. So here's a list, Walter Energy, dry ships. Oh, so it looks like there was a lot of option volume in the shipping industries today. You've got dry ships in here, Diana Shipping. Let's see, is there another one that I recognize? No? Okay. There might be some on the other page. So there's 44 there that have that. So you can screen by the large increase in percent current option volume, Todd. You can screen specifically for stocks that have hit a new 52-week high. Just use that percent of 52-week range to be greater than 100, or the stock change today. Now, in addition to that, when you first log on to your trial account, or your subscription account, when you first log on to your account and you're on the main home tab, remember down at the bottom we have the market activity pods that you can select. So I have some things here, basic ones for earnings announced today and my total ETFs, gainers and losers. But some of the other pods I can select to view here are exactly what you were looking for, the stocks that have hit the new 52-week highs. So I'll just add that pod. And I can look for top stock gainers, for example, as well. So here's the top stock gainers. Now it just gives you a basic list in this pod here on the main home page, Todd. But if I wanted to view all the new 52-week highs instead of these first three, I'll just click that text link there in that pod. And there we go. We see some of the ones we saw before. Gentex, OXPS, of course, Movado, Walter Energy. We saw that one on our list. Audio Codes. We looked at that one at first. Okay. So this has all the different stocks that have hit the new 52-week highs. And you can link to that directly from that main pod. But you can also screen for them in any strategy using that percent of 52-week range field. And then, of course, the monetary stock price change today, or the percentage stock change today if you were looking for fast movers. And then if I'm looking for options, I'm typically going to use that percentage current option volume field as well. All right, well, we've got about a few minutes left. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and send them here. I'm just going to review quickly and wrap up. Just wanted to mention, of course, the subscription. For those of you that are currently on your 14-day free trial, if you decide to subscribe to Power Options at the end of your 14-day free trial, you will receive an additional 14 days for free. So you have use of Power Options for 1 full month before you're scheduled to be billed for the service. The 20-minute late is $59.95 per month, discounted annual rate of $600 per year. The real-time service, I'm sorry about that. The real-time service is $79.90 per month, or discounted rate of $800 for the year. The backtesting tools are not included on the 20 minutes late or the real-time. You can get a 3-month access to the historical tools for $99.95. But if you're already on the real-time service, it's just cheaper to upgrade to the professional level of service. The professional includes everything that was available on the real-time with unlimited access, to the historical suite of tools for $99.99 per month. Okay. Upcoming webinar events, typically every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Kurt Frankenberg hosts the Introduction to Radioactive Trading presentations. Ignore this one here. It says Wednesday at 9 p.m. Usually at some point Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday during the week at 9 p.m. I'll host the Using the Power Options for the Radioactive Trading Techniques. Every Wednesday at 12 noon, I host an Introduction to Power Options presentation, just an hour walkthrough of using the Power Options tools for search and analysis. And, of course, every Friday at 4:30, I try to host these open discussions. Starting in the new year, starting in 2011, we're also probably going to have some presentations in the early to mid-evening, maybe around 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern Time, that are going to go along with a theme, in most cases, of different strategies. But I'm also going to be rolling out a specific thing on the Power Options website where it's going to be more of a forum posting and a discussion, essentially post different blogs, different ideas that I've had on coaching sessions or customer questions, sort of an FAQ, basic discussion, and sort of a forum page as well. And based on the discussion we have during the week, if there's some events that seem really pressing and people have questions about, then we're going to do a presentation on it during the week following that. Okay, Nancy asked a question, how far back does the option chain history go? If you're not subscribed to the professional level of service, Nancy, or you don't have the historical suite of tools, it will allow you to go back, I believe, 10 days, 8 to 10 days, to scroll previously back on the option chain. Oh, and Wayne, I'm sorry, no, there was actually not a Power Options for Radioactive Trading this week. I still have the same one recorded. I still have the same one recorded from a couple of weeks ago, but I will probably be doing one next week. I just haven't posted it yet on the site. I'll probably post that later on this evening. So there will be one next week. But there was not one this week, and I forget why. There was a particular reason why, Wayne, and I forget what it was. Okay. Oh, okay, sure, Todd. Todd didn't catch where we first logged in. When you first log into your account, this is a trial account here, so I have the 4 steps. And if you're a subscriber, you won't see the 4 steps here. But what you'll see at the bottom is the pod menu selection field. So I have, as a default, let me just go to a set default. Let's reload that page there. All right. So on the main default on your, if you haven't made any changes, Todd, what you'll see is you'll have market activity pod here, top stock gainers, power tip. Over on the right, you'll have the upcoming live webinars. And then below that, you'll have the Power Watch listing where you can track, your watch list for tracking your positions. Now, if I wanted to add what you were looking for, the 52-week highs, we already have the top stock gainers here. Just click the drop-down and the Configure My Home drop-down menu. And let's just click on 52-week highs. And that will add the pod into the next available slot. Now, you can drag these pods and minimize them as well. I'm going to move the 52-week highs pod over to the left here. I'm going to minimize this power tip pod. So now I have my 52-week highs, top stock gainers, and market activity. And you can just click and drag them where you want to. So just click the drop-down menu here, and that will give you the pod. And then once you see you have the top 3 gainers there, just click the text link in the bottom of the pod there for view all 52-week highs. There you go, just down there at the bottom. And that will take you to that page there, that market stats page, which shows us the 52-week highs for today. So in addition for searching for it, you can just grab that list at any time, select the new 52-week highs in your pod menu feature, and then you can click the text link there to go to the full page. Or if you wanted to, you could even bookmark this page, Todd, when you're on your account, the powerup.com/yearhigh.asp. And then you can just go right to that whenever you want it to view the 52-week highs. Okay, let's see. Let me click that. All right. Oh, Wayne wants to know, yes, Wayne, I'm sorry. Let me go. Wayne wanted to know when I talked about the Power Options for Radioactive Trading presentation I last recorded, is it available on Power Options? Yes, it is. Let me go back into the Learning Center menu. So from the main Home tab, Wayne, go to Learning Center. Click on Webinars. And then you can go into the Radioactive Trading Archive. You have some of the presentations, and actually, I apologize, Wayne, it's a couple months ago, so we'll be recording next week because this isn't up to date. But there's the Power Options for Radioactive Traders one from 9/1/2010, just about 3 months ago, actually. So I apologize for that. It's older than I thought it was. But it's usually the same content. I usually go through the same exact steps when I do one of those ones. It's just the difference of being live or watching it as the archive. But I'll get a new one up there for you next week, Wayne, so it's not as outdated. But the path there, go to the Home tab first, click on Learning Center. From the Learning Center menu, you want to click on the Webinars link, and then that'll take you to the webinar page. You have the upcoming live webinars, and over on the right, all of our previously recorded webinars, and just click on the category heading if you want to look at the Tools Archive, Strategies Archive, or the Radioactive Trading Archive, and you'll be able to watch those at your convenience. All right, you're welcome, Wayne. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 5 minutes past. All right, we're about 5 minutes past our presentation, or past 5:30. I'm sorry. You can tell I'm getting a little brain fried here. Just remember, if you have questions, please feel free to contact us at any time. Send us an email to support@powerup.com. You can call us toll free at 877-992-7971. Or if you live outside the continental U.S., you can reach us at 302-992-7971. So if you want any clarification of the questions, some of the questions that were asked today or some of the material that were presented, go ahead and send me an email or give me a call. This presentation was recorded. I did archive it, so I hope to have it up in that archive menu we were looking at maybe on Monday afternoon or Tuesday. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you got a lot of information. And have a great weekend. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Good night.